Chris.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we're the Hania family.
And for those of you that are new here, welcome, and let's enjoy some great music together.
All right, so what do we have for our Goonies today?
Well, today I decided to do some Slade.
Slade?
Yeah, because it's been mentioned a few times in the comments lately, and I was like, it's been a little bit, so I was thinking it'd be a lot of fun to get back to them.
Oh, yeah. It's always fun to listen to Slade.
Yeah, for sure. One of my favorites is Run, Run Away.
Of course.
By them.
Of course.
It's just so much fun,
well,
right?
The first time we saw them,
yeah,
it was that.
Run
Run Away. It blew up in the 80s, and we just couldn't get enough of it.
It was a great party song.
Oh, yeah.
Just so much fun.
And where we were growing up,
yeah.
well, I mean, it's a jig.
Yeah, exactly.
People love a jig in the East Coast. They do. Yes.
So this one's called Far, Far Away. And it was actually from the year I was born, which is kind of funny to me. The people who asked for this are Sandy 303, Alan Whitney, Sick Frog, and John Patterson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we're definitely excited about Slade.
Yeah.
Another song by them. And, we should get right into it. This is Slade with Far, Far Away.
This is really fun to listen to.
It is fun.
It's like, I don't know, it's not the same kind of fun as Run, Run Away.
No.
It's a little more, what is the word? I always try to come up with interesting words to describe it because the word I'm coming up with is cool. It just has this, I don't know. It just has this interesting sound to it. Mm-hmm, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It feels more serious, more... You know what I mean?
This is true. He's
that kind of thing.
Kind of telling a story and,
It sounds like what it is he's on tour and he is missing home at the same time. Because he said his head's up in the clouds and his feet are in the crowds.
Uh-huh.
And he's also talking about how he lets it loose around the world, but he can't stop thinking about home.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's one of those really personal songs then.
Yeah, and you can really feel that. It's got a different feel to it than a lot of their stuff I've heard. Because most of the time it just feels like a big party. But this is fun in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still fun, but he's definitely talking about his personal issues with being on the road all the time and not being able to see family and friends.
Right.
That's fair.
Just missing home.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's so nicely played. I really am enjoying the music of it very much. You know?
Yeah. Well, so far that I've seen, there's some great writing in this.
Yeah.
Like not just this song, but this band. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
they can write some
We
stuff.
we never knew them as more than just a fun party band.
Pretty much.
Really.
And, well,
I
that's
mean,
the
they're,
impression they gave from day one, too. I mean,
yeah, like Come On Feel the Noise, their version of that one.
exactly.
I
Mama,
mean,
we're all crazy now.
right.
They're definitely doing on purpose this wee party thing.
Yeah, but this has a nice, more kind of down to earth, serious feel to
Yeah.
it.
Well, it's good to see that side of them. So,
Yeah.
again, a personal story about being in a band. And I love stuff like that. I really do.
Yeah, and his vocal is always great.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's got a great voice. Very unique.
Yeah, definitely a different tone from others.
Absolutely. Let's continue.
I've seen the yellow lights go down the Mississippi. The Grand Bahama Island stories carry on. And all those alligator smiles stay in your memory for a while. There still seems more to come. And I'm far, far away with my head up in the clouds. And I'm far, far away with my feet down in the crowds. Letting loose around the world. But the call of home is loud, still as loud. And I'm far, far away with my head up in the clouds. And I'm far, far away with my feet down in the crowds. And I'm far, far away, but the sound of home is loud, still as loud.
That was really good, actually.
That's quite good.
Yeah, he was saying like he's far, far away, and the call of home is loud. Like his head's
Yeah.
in the clouds. His feet are in the crowds. You know.
And the call of home is loud.
Yeah.
What a good rhyme.
So he obviously really had probably this feeling of just wanting to be back home sometimes. But
Oh,
at
yeah.
the same time, he was out there living his dream. So his head was in the clouds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So having a ball, loving the crowd.
Yep.
Every once in a while, he looks around and says,
But
wish
I
I was
still
home.
miss home.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. And I mean, a lot of people are like that, of
Hmm.
course, especially if you've been away from home for a while, you start to miss it sometimes,
This is true.
you know?
Absolutely. Well, I didn't do a whole lot of touring when I was in bands, and we always ended up home right after. So
Yeah.
I never really got to experience that.
Well, you went to Vancouver, but I mean, you didn't do, and Toronto, but you didn't do a whole lot.
No,
Yeah.
5, 6 days, not really going to make any difference.
Right. It doesn't give you enough time to miss home, really.
That's true.
5 or 6 days. And these guys are probably on the road for months at a time, you know, or they were at least.
Well, they were for sure. I think they're still doing stuff.
I'm not sure what
But they
they're
were
doing
doing
right now. So, yeah, we don't like we haven't been following, so I'm not sure.
This is true. I mean, they did talk about. Was it Naughty? Is his name right?
Yes.
Naughty Holder, talking about his little bout with cancer and
Yeah.
how he had to deal with that and got around it. So
Yeah,
mean,
it'll slow you down for sure.
yeah, I like to think that he's still doing something out there.
Yeah, hopefully. But this was a fantastic song. I'm so glad we checked it out today.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it was very well played and had a nice little meaning there. You know, really nice.
It's nice. It's a great story. I like personal stories about bands. I always did. So if a band's writing about, oh, I missed this, or my relationship is broken because of this, and
Or their time on the road and
Their time on the
what they're
road.
experiencing.
yeah,
Yeah.
even and I'm not a huge Bon Jovi fan,
Yeah.
but Wanted Dead or Alive really speaks to me on that.
Yeah.
Just the fact that he's talking about being in a band and traveling all the time.
Yeah. But it's a really great song, this one. I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really good.
So thank you very much for that request. It was definitely appreciated. Please don't forget to check us out over on Patreon. It's $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. Also, like and subscribe to the channel, share with your family and friends. Click that notification bell if you don't want to miss a video, and don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.